Hey guys, I hope you all are doing well in your homes by yourselves, or maybe hopefully you have some loved ones to spend your time with right now. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're actually just going to have a little chat, check in. I want to see how all y'all are doing, tell you a little bit about how I'm doing. So we're going to start beginning our videos with refrigerator sentences, garage edition. Instead of creating our own sentences today, I'm going to go with what's already here, just since this is our first time doing our garage edition. So let's see what we have here. Well, there's a couple things, but I have picked one section for right now. Watch my beer, God bless America, and protect USA freedom. Personally, if I was going to put this up instead of just using what we had already, I would have put hold my beer, obviously. But yeah, it's a pretty good start. The way that we're doing the word of the day, from opening the dictionary randomly on our adult bedtime stories, we will be doing garage edition of refrigerator magnet sentences before other videos. So I hope you enjoyed today's. Back to the video. The reason I wanted to make this video in the first place was because I have been struggling lately with my content and trying to avoid talking about the situation that's going on right now. Not for any other reason than the fact that that's all that we're seeing right now. That's all that people are making videos about right now. All of the content, all of the news, it's all about it. It's all, kind of scary, kind of surreal, kind of like we don't want to look at it anymore. We want some lighthearted stuff to watch instead. And I was trying to do that and just avoid addressing the situation that we're all going through as a whole. But I found myself struggling with my tarot readings, to be exact. That's not new. I have been struggling since the new year came in, and I was considering I probably will to show you guys just how much I was struggling even before 2020 started, when I think it was in December. I was trying to do a general reading for the year of 2020, and I just really broke down, and I never used the video footage because essentially it almost looks like kind of like a mental breakdown, and so I never used the footage. I'll insert a clip here to show you guys when I was trying to do the 2020 reading, what was happening exactly. And matter of fact, when I was looking for the footage to make sure I still had it, you can tell by my nails that I have my Christmas nails. But basically channeling into the energy of the collective, trying to look ahead and see how 2020 was going to go, how it was going to be. This is what happened.
2020 is going to be a huge year. So many big things are going to happen in 2020, in the next upcoming year. It's really beautiful, though. There's so many terrible things, but the good things really does. The beautiful things really outpower it.
So, as you can see, I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but I knew big things were going to happen. But like I said in that video, although bad big things are happening right now, a lot of good big things are going to happen this year as well. Okay, this year, 2020 is not only going to be known for this virus, 2020 is going to be known for much, much more than that. And also, as I said in the video, a lot of people were better off not knowing at the time, and still, but it was already decided for us. It didn't matter either way. Even if people knew, it wouldn't have changed. You know, like the future always changes. This wasn't one of those things. Not only trying to dance around this topic, but bring up things that I didn't want to be the bearer of bad news for. Pulling up things that, in case that future was able to change, I didn't want to burden people with that. I didn't want to tell people that. I didn't want to worry people. And so I've really been struggling to put out my pick a card readings, because even, alright, I pulled an example to show you guys. Even last night, I do my tarot readings every morning when I wake up and every night before I go to bed. That's just my routine. It's my morning routine and my nighttime routine. Literally in bed. When I wake up, before I do my meditation, I do my tarot reading, because those are the two times for manifesting and tarot reading that you're the most perceptive, is right when you wake up and right before you go to bed. Unless you're me, I can read from the collective energy and channel best between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. As you might have seen in the video clip, depending what I put in. By the way, that video clip was an hour and 12 minutes of me talking and ugly crying. So that is why I never used the footage. But I may break it up and use it in the future in different things like this, depending on where we go and what comes out and, you know, how things go down exactly. I have tried to do a couple pick a card readings, and the information in those readings, I didn't end up using that video footage, but I've still been trying. So regardless of the pick a card readings, with my readings that I do when I wake up in the morning and at night before I go to bed, I've been pulling these cards too. I've been exactly the same as pick a card readings, getting, you know, because it's in general for the collective. You know, like Spirit doesn't like when you do readings for yourself. So you have to kind of just do it for the collective to see what's going on in the world. It's almost like receiving your own news. It's channeling, like channeling the news instead of watching the news, you know? Getting future news, future energy. Anyway, so just from last night, what I usually do is I will pull 4 oracle cards and then 4 tarot cards. So the deck I used last night was Witch's Wisdom. And then tarot deck I've been using is my Tattoo Tarot that my sister gave me. I know a lot of you like my Wonderland Tarot, but this actually works a lot better because it was a gift and I didn't buy it myself. So, oh, I left this on top because one of the tarot cards that is constantly coming up every single day in every single pick a card reading, and when I say every single day, I mean once, either in the morning or at night when I do my readings, is the Hermit, okay? The Hermit. Yeah, well, we're in quarantine. You can't make this up. What I'm waiting for is the day that I pull the Hermit and it is upside down. That is what I'm waiting for. But for now, I pulled the Hermit like I have religiously been doing. And then, in this order, from my Oracle deck, first card, Lord God Masculine. Second card, Ancestors and Remembrance. The third card, Spirit and Initiation. Fourth card, Soen, Death. A lot of times in the tarot deck, at least, death can just mean a change. You know, it doesn't mean literal death. The Tower card more so is a darker side, which I have also been pulling along with the Hermit, which is very discouraging to me because for the longest time I never pulled the Tower card and I loved that. And that's not been the case lately. But what was very eerie to me about this was the first card, Lord God, and the last card, Death. And Ancestors and Remembrance even. So I've just really been struggling with doing the pick a card tarot readings for you guys, and with just what I've been seeing in my personal reading in the morning and at night was especially, I mean, You know, spirit and initiation, well, spirit more so goes with Lord and God, you know, like the spirit. It's not that I don't tell you guys everything straight up that comes up in the pic. It's not that I'm only going to always give you good news and bad news is never going to come up. But when bad news does come up, usually in the reading, there are other cards that surround it that, you know, essentially give me a little bit to work with. That I can tell you how to fix that issue that came up, how to fix the bad that came up. And right now that's just not happening. There's just not a lot that's in our power right now. And right now the readings have just been a little bit too dark for me to use. So I'm going to keep trying. Hopefully, I really want to get a pick a card reading up for you guys. I want to continue making other content than just adult bedtime stories, which is what I was going to film. I know you guys are loving Dr. Joe Dispenza's Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, so I am going to film, after I film this, the next chapter of that. Something that I have been seeing a lot in my night readings always tend to be a lot better than my morning readings, and I think that's because I have open channeling between 2 and 4 a.m. and like, so the closer I get to that, the closer I can try to almost tap into that collective energy. But another thing I've been seeing in those readings is really, I don't know how to put this, it's really like the earth taking back its health, forcing us to listen to it, forcing us to do what's right, forcing us to fix our planet before it's too late. Even just, I mean, this was a follow-up from not knowing exactly what I was seeing or what that possibly meant, but even on the news or on YouTube videos or on many, many different broadcasts, you can see that in China, just from that like 2 or 3 months of their factories being shut down, they can breathe their air. The smog is gone, and they can actually, like, they had to wear masks a lot before because they couldn't breathe their air, and now they can. In Italy, from the boats not moving as much in the canals, the water is blue and you can see fish swimming. It's really like this virus is coming through. Although they are finding that it was a man-made virus, it is looking like it is helping the planet. And a lot of people would say that's because humans are the real virus. So it's almost coming to pass, like, if we don't start protecting our planet and our home and saving it for ourselves even, not just for the sake of all the other beautiful wildlife that it's actually the home of, we tend to trample over selfishly like humans are. It's almost the plan of reversing that. If we're not going to, it's still going to happen. And that is actually what's happening right now. I'm hoping that's not the good that's outweighing the bad. I'm hoping that there's a little bit of good for humanity as well, but we'll have to see. That being said, I really just wanted to check in about what's going on and why it's just getting harder and harder for me to do the pick a card readings. Maybe let me know in the comments if you guys still just want to know, even if it's darker than usual, if you still want to see the readings. And, you know, I can try again. I'm gonna try again anyway. I'm gonna keep trying because, you know, that's primarily what I wanted this channel for. But now, I mean, even since December, I didn't know why until we actually got into this, but since December I'd been struggling with the readings and tapping into the collective and energy that I was getting, and that was an issue because that was primarily what my niche was on this channel. And because of that, I had to make a lot of adult bedtime stories, and when I try to tap in and it really, like, hits my mental health, like, I resort to making more adult bedtime stories because I can just say, hey, what's up, and start reading, and, you know, that's it. As I've said before, like, when my mental health is bad or when the collectives is not good, that is the prime time to do adult bedtime stories for you guys. And as I was saying, that's what I'm going to film next after this. Probably Dr. Joe Dispenza's Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, as you guys are loving that. I also want to start reading Fight Club to you guys because it's been so long since I have read this book. But I don't think we're going to do that yet because I would like to give you guys what you love. But instead of just continuing to do that over and over and over and over, I wanted to check in. And I just really had this realization that I had to stop dancing around the subject because everybody in the world is dealing with it. And I mean, I guess that's something where we should all be able to come together because we're all in this uncertainty right now. And a lot of people are scared, and a lot of people, I mean, it feels surreal, you know? But yesterday, Friday, for the first time, my forehead got temp gunned. And it was very intimidating for me because I remember when this was starting in Wuhan and I was watching on the different YouTube videos. It was actually Edge of Wonder I was watching a lot. I love their channel. The two hosts, Rob and Ben, they had a lot of news up covering this virus in Wuhan and showing what was going on and what exactly people were not being told and all of that jazz, you know? And one thing that really, really stood out to me on the video, I remember showing my mom, was that people coming in and out of their apartment building were getting temp gunned on their forehead. There were two guys waiting outside the apartment building and they were temp gunning their forehead, and that was how they decided if you are allowed out or not. And I remember showing my mom and saying, oh my god, I would be so scared if that was happening here. My temperature always runs high. Like, I would not want to be doing that, you know? So yesterday I go to an appointment that I have to go to. Don't have a choice. Every Friday. So I go. I start walking up to the reception, and the director starts yelling my name, being like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And she's like, has plastic all over her, okay, like hazmat. And she's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like she's going to tackle me, and then has the temp gun, and does the temp gun on me. And like it takes a minute, she's standing there, like I stopped breathing, like, and it was very intimidating. It was very, very real, I guess. I don't know what to say about it, but it was intimidating and kind of a sign of what it's like actually going out into the world. You know, we're in quarantine. We're not really seeing a lot of it, not at all times, and it's getting real out there. It's getting worse, and it's not going to be better anytime soon, which isn't good. Very not good. Very sad for people who are losing their lives or just being sick, having to go to the hospital because the hospital is the worst place to be right now if you're trying not to get this. I very much regret waiting to get my leg surgery because that's pretty much out of the question right now. Like, I don't want to be trying to squeeze myself in and take up any hospital beds, medical staff, anything like that. So it's kind of out of the question now to get my leg surgery, so I regret putting that off. And then another thing, besides me getting temp gunned, was my father had given an 8-roll pack of toilet paper to my sister, all right? Dropped it off on her porch. And she sent a picture in my family group text, and my mom was angry, all right? She was like, what about Grandma and Grandpa? They can't go out to get their own. What if they end up needing some and we have to give some of ours to them? We need some. Like, you shouldn't be giving it away. I mean, it would have been different if my sister and her boyfriend were, like, running out or like, oh my god, can you guys help us? But that wasn't the case. So my mom was like, don't come home until you find toilet paper. So he didn't. He couldn't. All the shelves are empty. I don't know if other states are like that, but New York is definitely like that because I saw a YouTuber saying that they were seeing videos of empty shelves and all this stuff and it's not real, and he went to his stores and like the shelves are all stocked, and that's not true. I don't know where they were, but in New York, it's real, baby. It's real, all right? So he went home with a bunch of tissues, and then the next morning he went out to try to get toilet paper. He went early, and there was toilet paper. And so he tried to get a couple of different packages in different brands, okay? He probably had like 4 different packages, all different brands, and he got in trouble and security took away. They're like, you can't have that much, and they took some away from him. And that's super sad because the way that my father shops is in bulk because he doesn't like shopping. So he buys a lot at one time so he doesn't have to go back. And that would be a good way for us to be social distancing, okay? Because think about it, they only let you buy a very little amount, then you have to keep going back and keep going back. If you could buy more at a time, you would be able to stay away longer, and there would probably be less people there at the same time. That's just how I feel, but it makes sense. Yeah? No? Maybe? You know in the comments how you guys are doing right now. I'm doing okay. Hopefully I won't get sick from our package from London. Let's break into that, by the way. Oh my word. Magical art from a soul bird's heart. Oh, that's such a nice... Look at the back of her business card. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my god, babies. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. If you guys don't know, I always put my address down in the description. And you guys to send me artwork, books that you'd like read on adult bedtime stories, oracle or tarot decks that you would like to see me use in our pick a card readings. And I will for sure be using this in our pick a card readings. Yeah, this is this isn't an oracle deck, it's a actual tarot deck. And look at that. Look at, oh my gosh, guys, this is so beautiful. Look at how it comes apart. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, and then it has the book. Oh, honey. They have corresponding crystals. Oh my word. I gotta get these out of here so I can show you guys some of them. Oh, honey. I love them. Thank you so, so much. Oh, I love these. These illustrations are gorgeous. Okay, but what I was saying was that, for instance, here is the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. And then you see up in the corner here, corresponding crystals that go with the card. So for the Hermit, we have turquoise, and for the Wheel of Fortune, of course, green aventurine. I love these so, so, so much. And I love the backs. Look at this illustration on the back of these cards. Little diamonds, crystals. That is so gorgeous. I'm obsessed. Thank you so, so much. I'm obsessed with these cards from London that hopefully you are not ill. Hopefully you are feeling well and your family is well. I want to get a good shuffle in here since these cards are brand new. Alright, let's see what we have. Four of Cups, Aquamarine. So that is all about listening to your heart and following what you know is right. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Taking time to nurture yourself and take care of yourself, which is a very good card to pull during this time because it's very important to take time to take care of yourself right now. And that's essentially what we're all doing. We're taking the time to take care of ourselves and make sure that we don't get sick, right? Make sure that we are taking care of others and not spreading the virus to people who are more vulnerable, including myself. My lungs are not good, honey. I've been on a ventilator. I don't know if I told you guys this already. I know we haven't talked about the story, but I've been on a ventilator in regular life because I was not able to breathe for myself. So I feel vulnerable. for this virus. Absolutely. I just want to shuffle again quickly. Let's see. We're only going to pull one more. I'm so sorry, too, for people who weren't here for tarot. I didn't expect to do this. I didn't realize that I had been sent a deck, because you never really know when people are sending you things like that. But I couldn't be happier. These are beautiful. This is perfect for our checking in session right here. Justice, and they have sodalite as the crystal, and then you can see there on the scales all the different chakra colors, and that's really about speaking your truth and being fair to yourself. And I think that's a perfect card to come up during this check-in where I had to stop avoiding what's going on right now and really just talk to you guys about it and address the situation, even though that's what all of the content is about and we really want to get away from it. So hopefully after addressing it in this video, I can try to get you guys some actual readings. And like I said, I'm going to film another adult bedtime stories, of course, after this. I love these cards so much. These are amazing. This is such a sweet gift. Thank you. I didn't even look at the book. There's a handwritten note in here. Look at that. Can you guys see that? Look at that. That is so effing beautiful. I'm so happy that we were able to finish this check-in with something positive. Hopefully this will help me get some positive messages in our general Pekka tarot readings. I'm definitely going to try to use these tonight when I read before bed. It was just so important to check in with you guys and let you guys know what was going on and just be honest with you guys and let you know that I was struggling with the tarot readings and that I have been struggling with tapping into the collective because of the energy and the fear that's going around and what's happening in the world right now. So, yeah, I just really wanted to stop trying to tiptoe around it and really address what is going on right now with everybody. Hopefully it'll get better soon. I don't see any sign of that right now. But I would like to know what you guys think, if you guys would still like to see the reading, because I've always been straightforward with you guys what's in the readings, but these readings have just been a little too much. So I just haven't, rather than trying to sugarcoat anything, I just haven't been doing it. I just haven't been putting them out. So let me know what you guys think about that situation, if you think I should just wait until there's something a little more positive in them. You guys think I should just put them out and just put it all out on the table? Cards on the table, literally. What you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you all are doing all right. I hope you guys are all doing good. I hope you are healthy. I hope your family and your loved ones are healthy. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. If you are not already, please hit that subscribe button. It helps so much. Literally, ring that notification bell so you never miss a video, so you never miss a pick a card reading or an adult bedtime stories if that's what you're here for. Stay well. I will be praying for you. I will be channeling you. I will be reading cards for you. Thanks, guys. Bye.